All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with some Demon's Crest this time. We have a lovely runner and commentary, so I'll let those folks introduce themselves. Whenever you're ready, give us that 3, 2, 1 countdown, and best of luck on the run.
All right. Hi, everybody. My name is tetsuoooo, and I'm going to be speedrunning Demon's Crest 100%. And I have my esteemed colleague and friend, Throg TV, doing comms for me. Throg, would you like to
Hello,
introduce
everyone.
yourself?
Hi, I'm Throg TV, and I also run Demon's Crest, and I'm happy to be here running some commentary with you.
All right, perfect. And Throg, just give me the okay if everything's okay on your end, and then if you want to give me a countdown, that'd be Glaven.
All right, I see everything on your end. I'll go ahead and give you the countdown. You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
So, Throg, how are you today, sir?
I'm doing great. How about yourself? So here we got the intro. Everyone loves this part of the game. It's a really creepy intro. I feel like it's very unique compared to other games. We got a boss fight right out the gate. Now Tetsuo, he's gonna employ a little technique here. He's gonna try to bait Samulo, who's the boss here, down as often as possible so that he doesn't have to waste any time. So here, he's just gonna sit here and shoot right as he comes down. There he goes.
What's nice about running the Japanese version is, I believe, in the American version, it's what, like 6 hits instead of 3, if I'm correct.
I believe that you're right about that.
So that's like one of the big advantages of running the Japanese card. Then another 3 hits.
He's gonna try to shoot as he jumps, so he gets an extra hit. There is a delay. There can only be one fireball of firebrands on the screen at once. And there you go, first boss, quote unquote.
Yeah, I was always sort of like, even as a kid, I was kind of confused how easy that was. I was like, really? Like, that's it?
But he's actually in a position here. See, he doesn't have to worry about that guy hitting him. He cannot hit him. He does drop here to grab the first Vellum, aka the spell scroll. This boss doesn't start until he headbutts him. And Tetsuo is going to try to catch this boss as he dips down in his swoops. You'll see as he swings, going to time his hits just like so. Nice. He wasn't a jerk.
Sorry, I just had some Taco Bell, y'all. I was kind of in a rush to get here.
Yeah. The fart noise. All right, there's your second boss. This game loves to throw bosses at you. He's still in the first stage, though. There's not too much more to grab here before he ends it, but a couple more items. It's more about placement of where he's going to be flying. He wants to be unimpeded. He doesn't want to get knocked back or stopped in any way. Drop down and get the first vial. Or is there flask or vial? I can't remember.
I don't know. I think I've called them beakers, just because I like being nerdy.
I see.
Do you approve?
I do. And we got another trick he's going to try to employ. There's a quick climb here. It requires this quick timing here, and he gets it. Oh! Very clean.
Thank you, thank you. We love this boss, don't we, Throg?
Arma is your main antagonist for most of the game. He's Phalanx's general, and there's a lot of RNG in this fight. He likes to stay flying around. He'll swoop at you, all sorts of fun stuff. Tetsuoo's gonna try to keep him low. He wants to keep him locked down, and looks like you're getting somewhat of a rhythm here. Is kind of being a jerk. There's a technique of going underneath him. He tends to want to go low if you go underneath him like that. And the first actual boss is completed, and you'll get the Earth Crest.
Yummy.
And the Earth Crest is one of many of the power-ups in this game. This gives you power to dash, a la Mega Man X, if you're familiar. And it also gives you a powerful ground trailing attack. Reminds me of Donatello's projectile from Tournament Fighters. I'm not sure if...
I haven't played
Called
that
the Ground
one yet.
Claw. Called the Ground Claw.
My favorite turtle, by the way.
Very nice. So he's going to employ this technique with the dash. You actually can jump after you fall off of an edge using the dash. And he's going to try to do something. This is a quick hand pickup and survival. This is a very difficult trick to pull off. He's going to try to get this upgrade and then not die. And he makes it.
Whew, that was a close one, actually.
Very close. He gets the hand and he's out alive. Now for a death abuse real quick. Smooth.
Thank you, thank you.
Gets the hand. The Earth Gargoyle has all sorts of tricks for this section. As you can see, he's dashing and jumping, taking damage boosts where he can, getting underneath the enemies using this technique. It's very much like Donkey Kong Country with the rolls and the jumps.
And the Glaven?
And the Glaven! Thank you. So this whole section is dark. You can't see anything. Luckily, Tetsuo knows where he's going. All right, here's the second real boss. Omnivu? Omnivu?
Like
I can't say it.
I think Avnunu.
Of Nunu? Yeah, there it is.
Of Snoo Snoo.
Yes.
Of course.
So this boss has a long auto-scrolling intro. As you can see.
Yeah, right.
Is boss gonna start throwing little projectile enemies at him? They're also eyeballs. And you would think he would switch to a non-ground projectile, but he actually does more damage with these. If he stands still and hits him with the ground projectile, they do 2 damage instead of 1. He's gonna employ the same technique against the big eyeball. Alright, here it comes. There's those ground shots doing double damage each time. That's why he dies so fast, because those are 2 damage per shot. He's actually going to sink into the goo here so that he picks up the power-up before the power-up comes up. It's a quick little speed technique.
We're all about the speed, baby.
Yes, sir. Into the jungle. You know where you are.
We're in the jungle, baby.
Yeah. All right. He's going to just get right up into the canopy here and fly along. He doesn't want to waste time with these enemies. Although he is going to take an abuse here to try to get this beaker, as Tetsuo put it. Okay. A little quick step. He's just going to float along here where he can, sniping out these bats, touching down where he needs to. Back into the Earth Crest so that he can take advantage of this increased speed and those jumping skills.
We're all all about speed, baby.
The dash jumping goes considerably faster than just walking. You might not be able to tell with the naked eye, but it is faster. There he goes, dashing along. He is turning around so that he takes damage boost backwards where he can. There's that Buster, which cracks through these demons' armor. And into this secret cave where he's going to pick up his second relic. What is this? The skull? The crown? Crown. Oh, wait. Skull. I can't see
same.
All
Just
right.
call it the Smith.
Yeah, the Smith. It don't matter. All right. I believe this is the Fire Lord. Right? Is it Fire Lord or Flame?
Flame. I think Flame Lord, but yeah, same thing.
So you kill yourself so he can actually grab this life up. The flames above you in the canopy disappear, and you're able to get this this health one up. This is necessary for the completion of the game. And for those that don't know, this category, the 100%, is the only one that has the true ending of the game. All right, he starts the Flame Lord fight. As you notice, he's going to be using the Earth Gargoyle again. Now, again, he's taking advantage of those 2 damage per shot. This is very important. He's killed Flame Lord much faster than your regular fireballs. Going for the swoop. Anywhere he can get those ground shots, it's going to give him an advantage. Oh. No tricky death this time. Couldn't risk it.
I messed it up, yeah.
There is a technique where you you take damage into him as he dies, where you'll get an increase in speed, because the power-up will spawn on you, but you have to have enough health.
Everyone's favorite minigame.
This can ruin some runners' runs. It's a rough mini game, but if you work at it, you can kind of memorize how Firebrand's headbutt happens a little bit after you hit the button. All right, he doesn't miss a single head. You can afford to miss about 2 or 3 heads, but overall, you don't want to be missing any. He didn't miss a single one there. That was very good. All right.
And I collected 2 Mercury potions, which will be very pivotal later.
So the Mercury potions are used in a technique called the Mercury Cancel. This allows Tetsuo to mark a checkpoint, defeat a boss, grab the power-up, and return to the checkpoint. It requires a 2-frame window. It's not exactly easy, but it can change a run from, I think sometimes about 2 minutes you can save with these Mercury Cancels.
Something, yeah.
Yeah, it's about 1 minute to 2 minutes on some of them. Gonna use that Buster skill to get this hidden, I believe this is a beaker.
Glaven.
Yeah, it's a hidden Gloiven. So this is the entry room to a very important Mercury Cancel. Here he's locking in the checkpoint that I was just talking about, using the first Mercury to set the checkpoint there. So when he uses the second Mercury, After collecting the power-up, he will return to that point. Again, you would think you would use the fire attack here, but you actually know you use the earth attack against this guy, and he's going to have to employ some tricky techniques to get him on with this attack. So there it is. You gotta hop off his back and chain those ground attacks. He's turning red. I think he's just gonna finish him with the air attack. And now for the fun part, the Mercury cancel attempt. Ooh, it looks like he got it.
Ooh, the laggy
That
one.
that looks successful though, and it was.
That was nice.
They all are weak against it because it does 2 damage. It's a static number. How quickly it kills this gargoyle. This is the same boss from before, but he has an additional same amount of health, but I think he has an additional attack. Same darn thing.
Same darn thing. It's a good fight.
Now a little air gargoyle use. This is unique. You don't actually see this used in casual play, really. We use it here in the run because it helps you get up here a little bit faster. Gonna get his 3rd talisman. This is the is this the crown?
Mm-hmm.
This is the crown. Okay. He's gonna do some sneaky techniques to get up here quickly. Just wall climb up here, very simple. He's gonna use those little whirlwinds one more time here before entering the boss's room. Boss's platform, rather. And there it is, nice, clean. Gets past the Axeman and the Ghost. And back to the Earth Gargoyle. Haha, who would have saw it coming?
Guess who's back?
It's Arma. Again, the antagonist returns with new power-ups. It's like he just has like an armory of power-ups he's just got at his disposal. You employ a similar tactic against Arma in this fight. When you go under him, he does drop down, but he's much more dangerous in this fight. The flow is considerably different. The idea is the same, it's just different. Okay, this is phase 2. He's going to start throwing these tornadoes and swooping at him. Gives you a nice opportunity for some double damage attacks there. Boom! And you get him. The Ground Seeker. All right, it's the Air Crest. This will let him fly higher and do 2 damage while jumping as well. The air attack doesn't hurt some enemies, though. That's the one downside. Some enemies just brush it off. It's going straight up. There's a power up here. But he's gonna get it later. So we're actually going for you go for the Greron first, and then he's gonna go for Armor second, I believe.
Yep. Correct.
He's just staying high. He's not going up there. He's just staying above everything.
Yeah, I'm above that.
He is above that. There's gonna be a pile of skulls here that has an upgrade he's going to want to grab on his first time through here, because he's never going to want to return back to this screen. So when the time is right, which is now, here it is. All right, Grewan is a very difficult boss to learn, but he does have a pattern that can be abused.
Oh.
And what people don't know is actually he's weak to fire. The regular fire crest does double damage to him. It's unique. Not a lot of enemies that are like weak to things, which I found pretty cool. So there he is dipping down. Oh, and a death. Yeah, unfortunate. That does happen. Grewan is not an easy boss. So as I was saying, when he dips down, you're able to hit him and he will get stun locked. However, sometimes he will jump away, jump off the wall. Even if you're in a stun lock pattern, he just decides to break it. You can get him locked back in if you're quick at it, but he's also quick. A bit Mike Tyson's Punch-Out-esque here. And there's the breakout. When he wants to break out, he will. The worst case is when he breathes ice up at you. Fix him any more than you want him to. Alright, and Grewan is done. He drops the most powerful fire crest in the game. It does more damage than anything else except for the time and heavenly crest. I believe the time and the dragon fire do the same amount. Flying right back up so he can get that beaker.
All right, folks, I'm going to pop in here right now for a quick donation. We had D&D Nat 21 donated $75 and said, "Let's go Tetsuo." Always good to see these cool runs at GOC. Thank you so much for that donation. If you want to throw that towards an incentive, let us know in the chat. As well as just want to make mention that we are now $10.06 away from our current goal, which is absolutely amazing. So thank you so much to everyone who has donated.
Yo, D&D Nat, thank you so much for that donation, man.
Thank you so much for that. Wow. All right, back into it. He's grabbing one more life up. Just gonna make his way through this slippery cavern. It's a bit difficult to traverse, but using the Earth Crest, he's able to dip under and then over. He actually employs a technique where you have to turn around and you take damage and boosting yourself forward. I'm surprised you didn't go for the intro hit there.
Oh, I forget. I forget to do that, yeah.
Yeah, he can. There is a way to get a cheap shot on this guy before the fight starts. You attack as you enter the screen.
Should just reset, dude.
Can't. Let's go on. Well.
I have the power. I won't.
I saw that missed last shot. I seen it.
I had to rub my eye. Sorry. I'm not perfect like you.
All right, on to the rest of the stage. It's gonna be dark in here, but he knows where he's going. Hopefully.
Tad dark. Get the flashlight.
All right. You can actually knock these bats off of you if you press left to right. They unstick themselves from you. So he's grabbing this. This is the armor, which is a beautiful talisman. My favorite talisman. I think most people's favorite talisman. It improves your health by 100%. It's lovely.
I'm gonna get this initial hit, Throgwatch. Calling it.
You gonna get it?
Yep.
All right, he's gonna switch to the dragon fire he just got from Grewan. He's gonna try to cheap shot him. Not quite.
So disappointed.
All right, he does put the armor on because Arma hurts like hell. In this fight, he has the time crest, which improves his damage by 2 and improves his health by 2. 2 times rather, not plus 2. And he takes him out. Nice and clean, the dragon fire. And that'll be the last time you fight Arma, as he's enveloped into the crest of time.
GG's in chat for Arma.
GG no re. Now he's gonna run back to town. He's gotta get some power-ups here that'll allow him to continue with some of these tricks. He needs to do another Mercury cancel, I believe, before the end of this run. And he's also has a boss here to fight.
You didn't see that?
I did. All right, so he gets a couple Mercuries, and it looked like he got another item, which allows him to, what is that, the exit a level? Is that the one that lets you exit a level?
Yeah, correct.
It's
Yep.
slightly different. So he's going to run into the water here. He's going to turn around as the water ticks. That allows him to get through this pretty quickly, even with the Earth Crest here. Just boldly swimming where no gargoyle has swam before.
Nice.
He's just like Simon Belmont. He can't swim very good yet. At least he doesn't die instantly. He just takes damage. We use a lot of Earth Crest, as you can tell.
No, I accidentally pressed the...
Ooh, that's going to cost him.
There's a backup for that. I accidentally pressed the... No.
So he accidentally used one of his Mercuries. That's unfortunate, but it didn't put him back that far.
Well, now I'm thinking, like, if I should just play this like normal. Gonna have
I would
to, right?
imagine not Mercurying on
Yeah.
Belf. Yeah, whoopsie daisy. That would probably be a reset.
Yeah, it would.
Well, actually, the death on
yes.
Grewan would 100% been a reset, but
Yeah. So no
that would have
Mercury
been worse
cancel
than that.
on Belf.
Yeah. This is actually one of the first bosses you would normally fight, but because of the order that we do it in the speedrun, it's optimal to fight him now when you have all these power-ups. You can use the Mercury cancel. Because he's got to go back in there and get one more power-up inside of there.
Yep, and I have to get the other... actually, no, I don't. I don't have to get another
You
potion.
don't. No, because you already, because you fought him normally. Yeah.
Well, wait. So I. Hold on. I'm having.
You getting it anyway?
Back. Yeah.
I'm getting it anyway.
I don't...
Marathon strats.
Nope. Get out of there. No. Okay.
I don't know how he reads that.
Yeah, I'm so good.
You're under pressure.
Yeah.
Like,
Gotta think on the fly right now.
Yeah, I'm like,
It's alright, it's
uh-oh.
alright, it's alright. You got this.
So he has to go back into the subterranean section of this cave, which is behind these torches. There's one more power up he needs to grab, and he's going to use a different potion to exit the stage right afterwards, as well as grabbing this power up right here with the Buster, which is a Vellum. Right, similarly, how he did earlier, he's going to be using the same techniques here to get through this part fast. Nice, you didn't even get hit there. Saves about a half a second. All right, and he's out. All right, now that the snow level is done and the town level retrievals are done, he's gonna head back to the Coliseum for one more item. I believe it's right at the end of the stage is all you need to get, yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty easy. I say it's easy, but I am pretty bad. So it's not easy.
It's easy relatively to the rest of the run.
To any other runner. No, I'm just kidding. Honestly, though, I've never made that mistake before.
What, just hitting the button?
Yeah. I was like, dude, did I just really do that?
What was that? Like, that's like a 40-second time loss.
Probably.
You lost, yeah, about a minute there, like tops.
Yeah.
All right, right up the cliff he goes. He's gonna bust open this wall to get the last power up in the stage, and he doesn't have to come back here after this.
Oh no! Nah, I'm just
That
kidding.
was
I was
good.
supposed to use it there. Just building the suspense, you know.
So that's never happened before. Yeah. I'm sorry. Off to the water stage. So there's also two sections to this part. Tetsuo is going to opt to go the high part first, as it is the normal way.
That's not a bad thing. It's fine.
It's just a wee bit of health.
Yeah, just panicking. Do you have any words of encouragement for my painstaking anxiety right now?
Just remember, you know, the flesh booger monster. You know, he can be a jerk.
Mm.
So just be on the lookout for that.
Even after that mistake, are we still friends?
I mean,
should I Discord you after this run about it?
So he goes through the boss here. He pops out through the ceiling. You could actually go through him and come up here and get some nice juicy items. That's a 1 up to the health, which fills up his health all the way back. You gotta get that nice time gargoyle he just retrieved from Arma to do massive damage. He's gonna try to do the second major Mercury cancel. The Belth Mercury cancel, I feel like, isn't as impactful as this one. Maybe they're about the same. But after this boss, he's gonna attempt to do another Mercury cancel, which will put him to the one screen back so that he can go to the next part of the stage and skip the very intro of the stage.
Chat, I'm gonna need you to post eye emotes or something. Need your help. Thank you, chat. Thank you.
All right. And he gets it. Beautiful.
Nice.
See that canceled out that mistake earlier.
Mm-hmm.
That cancels it out.
So we're cool again.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
So here he goes, dropping through the floors. There's a couple shortcuts through these parts here. And he can enter the water section of the stage right here from the top level. He doesn't have to go from outside. It's like Dark Souls. This is a Souls-like.
Definitely.
The special power of the water gargoyle is this lateral swim that you see him doing. It's a nice smooth motion. Allows him to not have to jump into those tendrils and spikes like you have to in like Ninja Turtles. The Nintendo game, you know what I'm talking about? Don't get that lateral swim. Beautiful. All right, he's gonna fire little shots, peeking above these pillars and below these pillars to nail them on the tops and their heads and bottoms of their feet. Just trying to get through here quickly as possible without taking much damage, because he is going to try to face tank the boss using his most powerful attacks. This is the quickest way to kill him. We're going to pray RNG doesn't send him flying into the ceiling, right?
Yes. Use good RNG.
Yeah. He has a tendency to push you away from him and up into the ceiling.
Up and at him.
Yeah, up and at him.
I'm gonna equip the armor just in case. I get sucked into the boss.
Unfortunately, he doesn't have the Fang attack, which would allow him to have double damage. I see he's trying to keep close to the boss so he doesn't get sent up into the ceiling. Very, very good technique there. Don't let him send you flying. You can see he's actually taking damage every second because he's using the gargoyle that doesn't have water immunity, but it's worth it for the damage.
Absolutely. That was...
It's okay.
Yeah, it was okay considering the RNG was bad, but...
Yeah, no, you had really bad RNG, but you handled it well. You didn't get that. All right, he actually doesn't have to go back to that stage because he beat both sections in one go using those Mercury cancels. But there is one more part of this stage what we hadn't had a chance to go to yet. If you didn't notice, each of these stages have two parts. All of them do, except for the final one. They're taking a nod of branching paths, I think, from kind of a la Castlevania or something. This is just your typical water stage. Nothing too complicated going on here. He's just hopping along, swimming along, getting this. It's another health up. I think this is the... Not the last one. It's the second to last one. The last one you get in the final stage.
Yeah, you get two more in the castle or whatever.
Mm-hmm. All right, just quickly dispatches this foe.
Oh, only one more in the castle. My bad.
Yeah. You get one from him. And I believe that's the last level before the final stage. Is that right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
To the final stage. And perfectly good, respectable pace here, even with the hiccups.
Yeah, this is still okay. Like, got the important Mercury cancels at least.
Yeah, no, you definitely a couple hiccups.
I actually got a gold that last split.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Can't really see. Alright, he's gonna do the same techniques, but because this boss is so weak to his attacks, it's not gonna take as much. Oh, I don't want to speak too soon there. he's trying to troll you there at the end of the fight.
It was. Not a fan. I like to keep things dramatic for the audience, though.
So he opts to go past the health because he's gonna get a 1 health up at the top of this bell tower. These axemen, you want to go to the middle, then to the side, like he just did. That way, their axes cross betwixt the tower.
Step into a Twix. Is that?
Something like that. All right, and here is the vial with the final health. And in this room, or platform, I suppose, roof, he's going to employ the claw. Nobody uses the claw except for this one part of the game because it's faster than doing anything else. And he's going to drop right there at that pillar, getting the fang, the final talisman. He's going to use his claw one more time to get over. Sometimes, I'm not going to lie, I just use the aerial gargoyle.
That is smart.
If you use the claw, the wind pushes you forward. It's faster. It's just, you know, preference at that point. Like, you want to save, what, a few seconds? At the risk of losing a few. You know.
Exactly.
He's able to just kind of float through this room. It's not really an issue. He's going to have to fight another version of Growon here. He's exactly the same. I think he's just got a little more health. Won't be a problem, though, because he's got this powered up Bang Time Crest, which will kill him, I think, in like 5 hits or 6 hits. Not a lot.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Oh, it was 4. Oh. Right. He is going to grab the full health up here for the Phalanx fight. Phalanx doesn't heal you at any point. He's a jerk. Doesn't ever heal you. He's not like these bosses that heal you before the fight. He just doesn't do that.
Like, I'm a pain in the butt. Here you go.
I do have 10 forms. Not really, but he has a few. All right, final fight. It's phase 1. Here we damage boost into him so that we can get a good, solid quick kill. All right, that's kind of the boss that you fight when you do the any %.
Yeah.
He doesn't really count. He hasn't used any of his powers. This is this next fight is a little bit more tricky.
Now you've made me mad.
Yes.
Check this out.
Phase 2. And the life bar fills again. He's like, oh, you didn't know I could change colors.
Pretty wicked, right?
It's a nice hue of green.
Oh.
I think it's supposed to be like the water crest kind of, you know? Same technique you did the first phase, and in starts the final phase. For those who've never done the 100% on this game, they would have never seen this last phase, but here we go. You do have to get every single item in order to get this fight. And cue the dramatic organ music.
You know, whenever I clocked out of work, I wish it kind of went something like that. Big, agape mouth just swallowing me into a different realm. Was that a little too dramatic,
home.
Frog?
Back home.
Yeah, just back home, guys. I mean, come on.
That's what I mean.
Come
No,
my
is
house.
when you end work and you just that opens up and then you're home.
Let's crack open a beer.
All right, and starts the final battle. And he's going with the speed strat. Oh, the aggressive strat. Look at this. Okay, will he back up? It looks like he's going back to a standard strat. Good start, though. He got a lot of hits there. That's the classic world record strat there. To a more realistic approach. So Phalanx covers his face, throws these orbs at you, and he tries to keep you from going where you want to go. He's all about controlling your flight here, pushing you with these platforms and pushing you with these orbs, constantly covering his face.
Wow, what a fight.
And he's done. He's done.
Oh, that's time.
And that's it.
What a fight.
That was really good. Was that a gold?
Yes. That was a gold. I saved 4 seconds.
Wow. Really good beginning to that fight.
Whoa.
With the clean finish.
Well, Strider, there you go, man. We had a wager beginning of this run. He was like, "You want to show your face here again? You better be way underestimated, buddy. Or else I'm calling the fellas, right? We're gonna make you eat. We're gonna boil some carpet."
For the record, that this time is 2 minutes faster than my PB. So just for reference for the crowd.
Oh man, I can't believe how well that fight went, Throg. Holy crap.
It went really good, man.
I am elated.
That was a sham. Yeah, my PB is 47 minutes and some change.
Hey, I just want to say that I'm super proud that you went under 45. That was you are a
Wasn't
man
that-
of your word, and you came under your estimate by that much.
Wasn't that freaking clutch, Strider? Let's go! Dude, I'm pumped, man. I can't believe I pulled that off, dude. Especially after freaking using that yellow potion in the most inopportune time.
That was bad.
That was bad.
You
Yo,
pulled it
guys.
off.
Throg, I just want to give a shout out to you, buddy. Mind if I
thank
plays
you.
you for a bit?
You do what you gotta do.
All right, man. Well, guys, please go give Throg a follow. Throg TV on Twitch. Check him out. He's been a great friend of mine for a couple years now. Plays all kinds of variety, retro to modern. Definitely go check him out. Chillest guy on Twitch, guys. Thanks for doing the comms, man. You did a great job.
No worries, man. It's my pleasure. I love this game and I love this run. And pleasure learning it and competing against you in this run once upon a time. So I figured was a opportune time.
Yes, sir. And hopefully in the future we'll be running this together again, I imagine.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Game Over Cancer, Strizer, for having me back. Thank you for everyone watching, and also for all the donations. D&D Nat for that $75 earlier. You're a legend, dude. Make sure to stick around, guys, for the next runs coming up. It's not over yet.
That is true. We have a lot coming up, and absolutely don't go anywhere because there are some amazing runs and runners coming up very shortly. I'm going to go to a brief intermission, but we will be back with Stallballs and CS2. Or SC2, sorry.